The girl had just taken her new Mustang out to enjoy a ride on the open road when a police officer standing by the roadside spotted her. The police car started following her. To avoid any trouble, Bobby pulled her car to the side. Before the officer reached her, she quickly fixed her hair, applied some lipstick. Maybe her looks could get her out of the situation. She tried to talk to the officer in a charming way, but the officer turned out to be very strict. He asked Bobby for her documents and noticed she didn't live in this area. Without any delay, he gave her a $1,000 fine, but it didn't stop there. He also said she had damaged property and tried to attack the police. Bobby tried to explain that she hadn't done anything like that, but the officer didn't listen at all. He said, "Either pay the fine now or I won't let you leave this area." Bobby replied that she didn't have any cash. The officer said, "There's a gas station 6 miles away. Go there, get the cash, and I'll wait here." Bobby agreed, but as soon as she started the car, the officer said, "Give me your phone." Bobby asked, "Why?" The officer replied, "So you don't run away. And anyway, you shouldn't use your phone while driving." Bobby realized this cop wasn't honest at all. Silently, she handed over her phone and drove toward the gas station. When she reached the station and tried to withdraw money from the ATM, she found out there was no cash in the machine. The cashier told her that girls often come here alone asking for money without reason. That's when Bobby understood. It was all a planned trap. She decided to return, but she didn't know that the dishonest officer already knew everything. He was secretly watching all her movements. As the girl was about to leave the place, within minutes, she heard the police siren behind her again. She had to stop the car again. She said there was no cash at the first gas station, and she was going to another one. But before she could even finish, the officer said, "Your headlight is broken. You can't drive like this." Bobby didn't even know when the headlight broke, but instead of arguing, she said, "I'll go to the mechanic right away and get it fixed." Surprisingly, this time the officer wasn't strict. No fine, no threats. He just said, "Leave quickly." Bobby didn't waste any time and started the car. But just a short distance away, the officer shot her tire with a rifle. Scared, Bobby left the car and started running. After walking several kilometers, she reached a roadside diner. She saw some loose cash on a table and quietly put it in her pocket. When she went to order food, she saw the same officer standing outside. Terrified, Bobby tried to call someone, but then she noticed somehow her car was parked right outside the diner. Just then, the officer received a call and left the place. When Bobby came outside, she saw that her car was completely fixed, both the tire and the headlight. She felt a bit relieved, but then she saw a girl crying outside the restaurant. When she asked what happened, the girl said she was fired from her job because money had gone missing from a table. Bobby felt really guilty because she had taken that money. She said to the girl, "I'll drop you home." They both got into the car and left. But soon, the same police car started chasing them again. Bobby tried to speed up, but she couldn't escape the officer. Then they saw a truck parked on the roadside. Bobby quickly stopped and asked the driver for help. Seeing her condition, the driver pulled out a gun, but as soon as he found out the one chasing her was a police officer, not a thug, he got confused. Before he could understand anything, the officer shot him. Taking the opportunity, Bobby got back into the car and escaped. She finally got far away from the dishonest officer's reach with great difficulty. Have you ever been harassed by a police officer like this?